Okay, Sarah, we're walking on the walls. We came up at the Jaffa Gate.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the Damascus Gate and hope we can go down there to the Roman Plaza. It's been closed for years, but maybe this way we can get there.
Does it go around at all?
It goes completely around the city, but they don't allow it to go today by the Temple Mount for obvious reasons.
Yeah, you're right.
So, no, they don't allow that. Okay, you ready? Okay. Well, Jerusalem, from this vantage point, shows us some interesting things like the number of people who live here in the city, but there is no way to get any of their cars out of here, short of driving through these narrow little streets that we walk.
Ah.
We can't hardly walk them.
Yeah,
But to
you're
get
right.
their cars out, they're going to have to drive through those streets and go out one of the gates. There's no gate around here. Jaffa Gate's that direction. We'll get to the new gate and then the Damascus Gate. But no, they've got to go through those busy streets. And you know how many times we've had to pull against a wall, let cars pass.
Yes.
So that's just
Very
part of
narrow
life
streets.
here. Part of
I'm
life.
surprised they have a car.
Yeah, it is sometimes surprising that someone would be willing to even put up with that. But they do. Okay, Sarah, a lot of things can be seen from up here.
Wow.
Of course, we have the famous King David Hotel. If you're rich, you can stay there. Pay your $600 a night for a little room.
Yikes.
YMCA right across the street there. Rockefeller was behind that. Of course, when we have the war in '48, that building was bombed. People died, and so we can go all through the city. I can show you places that have been bombed and where people died. There's, of course, over the centuries, the numbers would reach millions because the number of wars that have taken place right here. But today it's a modern city. It looks
Yeah.
real healthy and normal.
A lot of controversy in this land.
Sarah, this is a special place for a special reason. It was here, 1999, I was traveling in the Middle East with my son, and we were walking the Ramparts walk up here, and something hit me that day that I'd never realized before.
Oh, really?
We stood near this point, and as I looked out, I could see the Garden of Gethsemane this way.
Wow.
But those trees right there, if they weren't there, you could see directly through the Garden of Gethsemane.
Oh my gosh.
And you look this way, and you see the bus station and the garden tomb.
Oh my gosh.
Which tells me that when Jesus was praying, asking that this cup be taken from him, he could look up every minute or two and see the very place where he knew he would be crucified the next day.
Oh my gosh.
And so he was praying, please, Father, if there's any way, let me be saved from that. But not my will, but yours.
Yeah.
But to recognize that he could see the very place where he would be nailed in just hours and he knew it, just hit me as so poignant that it made me very emotional at that time. So I wanted you to see the spot